version of me who loved you. I thought goodbye would come in tears or anger I couldn't control, but it came quietly one night when my heart finally felt whole. I stopped checking for your shadow, stopped waiting for your name, and in that silence I discovered I wasn't breaking, I changed. Some endings don't arrive on time, they take the long way through. But healing doesn't follow clocks, it waits until you do. So goodbye, even if it's late, even if the love is gone. I'm not angry, I'm not broken, I just finally moved on. Goodbye to who we almost were, goodbye to what we tried. I don't need the past to hold me now. Goodbye, even if it's late. I didn't turn it into pain, I let it live where it belonged without calling it a shame. You were a season in my life, not the ending of my story. And I can say your name now without the weight of sorry. Some loves don't need closure, they just need quiet, because they're finally kind. So goodbye, even if it's late, even if you're not here. I survived the truth, the silence, and every wasted fear. Goodbye to the nights I begged, goodbye to the lies I needed. I don't carry you as pain anymore, just something doesn't fade. So goodbye, even if it's late. I finally say your name with grace. I don't wish for us again, I wish you well in your own place. Goodbye to what we couldn't be, goodbye without regret. I didn't lose myself in love, I found myself. Even if it's late. It didn't shout, it didn't rush, it just arrived. I used to beg the night for lies, I used to fear the light. But truth doesn't break you all at once, it teaches you to stand upright. I felt it in the quiet moments when your name stopped hurting me, when I could finally breathe alone and not call it misery. I thought the truth would shatter me, leave nothing in its place. But it came like a slow sunrise and warmed my face. When the truth finally spoke, it didn't tear me apart, it told me I survived the love that almost took my heart. When the truth everything changed. I stopped rewriting every night. I stopped asking what went wrong. I saw us clearly for the first time, without the echo of longing. You weren't evil, I wasn't blind. We just didn't fit the same. Loving you was beautiful, but it wasn't meant to stay. The truth doesn't come to punish, it comes to set you free. And I finally understood what it was doing to me. When the truth finally spoke, I didn't fall apart. I felt my feet back on the ground, I felt my own heart. When the truth finally spoke, it didn't take your side. It took my hand and showed me I was still alive. I thought facing truth meant losing you, but I found myself instead. I found peace in empty rooms, and strength in what was said. If love was the lesson, then truth was the proof that I could lose everything and still be me too. When the truth finally spoke, it sounded calm and clear. It said, you don't need pain to prove that love was here. When the truth finally spoke, I didn't feel alone. I felt the quiet power of finally moving on. It finally spoke, and I listened. And I listened. I didn't ask the truth to follow me. Let it stay behind. I packed my things in silence, didn't wake you from the dream. Some loves don't need an ending, they just quietly leave. I didn't take the memories, I didn't break the spell. I left the lie untouched because it wore us well. I could have asked the questions, I could have torn it down, but some illusions are kinder than knowing all the sounds. I let the illusion stay where it still feels like love. I didn't need the whole truth, I'd already had enough. I walked away gently so the dream wouldn't break. I didn't need to win the ending, I let the illusion stay. I didn't blame you for leaving, I didn't ask you to explain. I chose to carry the silence instead of dragging the pain. What we were felt real enough, even if it couldn't last. Some loves are better remembered than analyzed in the past. I stopped looking for closure, I stopped chasing the why. I realized peace sometimes comes when you let questions die. I let the illusion stay in the place where it began. I took only what I needed to still believe I can. I didn't shatter the have hurt less if I heard it from your voice. But I chose the softer ending, and I stand by that choice. Because love doesn't always need a perfect final line. Sometimes it just needs mercy at the end of time. I let the illusion stay, so the memory stayed kind. I didn't need reality to take what was mine. I walked away stronger without making you pay. I didn't break the story, I let the illusion stay. Some loves live better unanswered. If I had to do it again, I think I still would. We didn't start as a warning, we started like a dream. Every touch felt effortless, every word in between. You weren't cruel, you weren't careless, you were just human, just lost. And I gave you all my heart, even knowing the cost. I learned things I never knew, I felt deeper than before. Even if it ended broken, I don't wish I loved you less. Loving you was my favorite mistake. Even though it broke my heart, I'd relive every fragile moment, every falling apart. I don't regret the nights I cried, or the chances I gave. Because loving you was painful, but it was brave. I became someone different because I learned how to feel. I learned how to lose someone and still know what's real. You showed me my weakness, you showed me my strength. It didn't stay forever, but you stayed long enough. Some loves aren't meant to last, they're meant to change you inside. And even when they leave scars, they leave light behind. Loving you was my favorite mistake. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still choose the memories over what might have been. I don't hate you, I don't regret the love I gave away. Because loving you was my favorite mistake. I won't call it wasted time, I won't rewrite the past. Some loves are chapters, not stories meant to last. If pain was part of the lesson, then I finally understand that loving you taught me. Finding you was my favorite mistake. Even now I can still say that my heart grew stronger because it broke that way. I've made peace with every tear, every risk I chose to take. Because loving you was my favorite mistake. I'd do it again, just knowing who I'd become. stopped listening to you and started listening to me. Your words don't cut like they used to. They don't shake my ground anymore. I hear something deeper now, something I ignored before. I try to drown out the warning with hope and second chances, but my heart's been whispering through all the silences. I beg the night to lie to me, I beg love to stay blind, but truth doesn't need a voice when it's already inside. I hear the truth in my heart, even when I want the lie. It tells me this love is ending, even when I try. I hear the truth in my heart, and it's breaking me apart, but I cannot hear it now. I hear the truth in my heart. You still hold me like before, but something's finally clear. Love shouldn't feel like waiting, love shouldn't feel like fear. I gave you every excuse, I defended every doubt, but my heart stopped believing in what my mouth was saying out loud. I'm not angry, I'm not cold, I'm just finally awake. Some truths hurt worse than lies, but they don't suffocate. I hear the truth in my heart, in every breath I take. It tells me staying silent is the biggest mistake. I hear the truth in my heart, even when it hurts to start letting go of what we were. I hear the truth in my heart. I don't need your confession, I don't need your goodbye. My heart already knows what my mind denied. If loving you means losing me, then I know where I stand, because peace is finally louder than holding your hand. I hear the truth in my heart, and I'm learning how to stay with myself when love is gone, and the night turns into day. I hear the truth in my heart, and it's painful, but it's mine. I won't silence it again. I hear the truth in my heart. I hear it, and I'm listening. If this is the last time, let me remember it right. You look at me like you're trying to memorize my face, like tomorrow might erase us without a trace. Your hand lingers on my shoulder like it's scared to let go. I feel the weight of every second passing slow. We don't talk about the ending, but it's hanging in the air. Every quiet moment whispers that we're almost there. If this is the last time, let it feel like love. Let me hold you close enough to believe we were enough. If this is the last time, don't rush the goodbye. Let me stay right here with you before we say goodbye. We laugh like nothing's broken, like we're not afraid to fall. But behind every smile, I feel the wall. You say we'll talk tomorrow, but tomorrow feels too late, because love doesn't warn you before it breaks. If this moment disappears, I wanna know I tried, that I loved you fully right up to the light. If this is the last time, let it hurt and let it heal. Let me feel you breathing, let it all feel real. If this is the last time, I don't need to know why. Just don't turn away from me. If this is the last time, I'm not asking you to stay, I'm not asking you to fight, I'm just asking you to be here for the rest of the night. If memories are all we'll have when love has passed us by, let this be the one I keep. If this is the last time, if this is the last time, hold me like you mean it. Let me believe this love was real every second we were in it. If this is the last time before we cross the line, let me stay inside your arms. If this is the last time, just stay until the morning. I knew it was hurting, but I stayed. Every warning sign was clear. I saw the cracks, I felt the doubt, but loving you felt warmer than the fear of walking out. You didn't mean to break me, you just couldn't stay the same. I kept holding on to hope, even when it burned my name. They say love shouldn't hurt this much, believe it hurt me more. So I stayed inside the fire till I couldn't feel before. I chose the pain that felt like love over silence and goodbye. I knew it was slowly killing me, but at least I was alive. I chose the ache inside your arms over healing on my own, because hurting next to you felt better than alone. I made excuses for your distance, I blamed myself instead. I called it being patient while my heart quietly bled. Every tear I tried to hide, every truth I let slide. I traded pieces of myself just to keep you by my side. Maybe loving you was wrong, but it felt right at the time, because pain with you felt softer than a life without your light. I chose the pain that felt like love when the truth felt too severe. I stayed through every warning sign, because losing you was fear. I knew one day I'd have to leave, but I wasn't ready then. So I chose the pain that felt like love again and again. Some chose the pain that felt like love, till I forgot who I was. I kept choosing you over me, even when it was too much. Now I see what it cost my heart, I see what I became. But back then, loving you was worth the pain. I stayed because it felt like love. Just one more before the truth wins. You're honest in the way you hesitate, like truth is waiting on your tongue. But if you say it out loud now, this night will be done. Your hands are warm against my skin, like they remember who we were. If lies can make this moment last, then let them blur. I'm not asking you to stay, I'm not asking you to fight, I'm just asking for a moment that still feels right. So give me one more life for tonight. Tell me this isn't the end. Say my name like you mean it, like you still feel it then. I know the truth is waiting just outside this light, but don't let it in yet. Give me one more life for tonight. Your eyes keep falling to the floor, like you're ashamed of what you know. I don't need promises or plans, just don't let go. If loving you is temporary, then let it feel complete. I'd rather break tomorrow than wake up empty. If honesty is mercy, then let me choose the pain, because losing you slowly is worse than being plain. So give me one more life for tonight. Say I still cross your mind. Touch me like tomorrow isn't already goodbye. I'll survive the truth later when I'm ready to fight. But right now I'm begging you, one more life for tonight. I know this isn't healthy, I know this isn't right, but hearts don't always choose the truth when they're afraid of the lie. If this is our last memory, let it feel kind. Let me remember love, not the end of the line. So give me one more life for tonight before the truth breaks in. Let me fall asleep believing we're not at the end. When morning comes, I'll face it when I'm strong enough to try. But until the night is over, give me one more life, just tonight. Lie to me. You didn't say it, but I saw it. You looked at me a second too long, like you were saying goodbye inside. Your smile didn't reach your eyes, they were already telling me why. You tried to hold the moment still, like blinking might make it real. But every time our eyes met, I felt everything you couldn't feel. You practiced all the right words, but forgot how to look at me. Because eyes don't know how to lie when hearts are trying to leave. Your eyes gave you away, even when your lips said stay. I saw the ending in their shine long before you walked away. You didn't have to break my heart or say what you couldn't say. Your mouth was careful with the truth, but your eyes gave you away. You touched my face like you were afraid, like this might be the last time. Your hands were shaking slightly, trying not to cross the line. You said, we're fine, don't worry, but your stare couldn't hold mine. Because love still looks like love until the eyes say goodbye. You hid behind the right words, you chose silence over pain. But your eyes were already gone, they couldn't play the game. Your eyes gave you away, every time you looked at me. They told the truth, your voice refused. They showed me what I didn't want to see. You never had to say goodbye, I saw it in the way you stayed. Your lips were still holding me, but your eyes gave you away. I could have survived a cruel goodbye, I could have handled honesty, but seeing love disappear while you were standing next to me. If eyes are windows to the heart, then yours were closing slow. I watched the light fade out of them, and finally I knew. Your eyes gave you away, even when you held my hand. They told me this was ending, even if I didn't understand. I didn't need the truth out loud, I saw it clear as day. You never said you'd leave me, but your eyes gave you away. I saw it before you left. We smiled like nothing was wrong, like we didn't feel it coming. We dressed up like it was normal, like love wasn't losing its shape. You joked about the future, I laughed knowing it was fake. The lights were low, music playing, friends thought we were alright. But I felt the light between us, hanging heavy in the night. We played our part so perfectly, no one saw the cracks inside. But every smile took effort, every touch felt like goodbye. That was a night we pretended that love was still alive. We danced around the truth like it wouldn't survive. We said all the right things and none of what we meant. That was the night we pretended we weren't already spent. still knew where it belonged. But when the room got quiet, everything felt wrong. You kissed me for the cameras, but pulled away when they left. Like love only existed when we weren't being ourselves. I wanted to believe the end, I wanted it to be real, but pretending started hurting more than facing what we feel. That was the night we pretended that nothing had changed. We laughed a little louder to drown out the pain. We held on just long enough to make it look okay. That was the night we pretended love didn't slip away. I still remember your eyes as the room faded out. You looked like you were already gone, but didn't know how to walk out. If we were honest that night, maybe it wouldn't hurt this way. But pretending was easier than watching us break. That was the night we pretended that we still belonged. But love can't survive forever when it knows it's wrong. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just quietly bent. That was the night we pretended until the pretending ended. We smiled and let go. Nothing fell apart tonight. It just stopped holding. We still say good morning, but it sounds like a habit now. We still sleep on the same side, but we don't know how. You laugh a second too late, I smile a second too long. We're acting like we're okay, but something's been wrong. No screaming, no flames, just cracks in the glass. Love doesn't always end loud, sometimes it just doesn't last. We're breaking slowly, so quietly it hurts. No single moment killed us, just 1,000 little words. We're breaking slowly, still holding on somehow. Not falling all at once, just fading out. You don't fight for us anymore, you don't pull me close. You let the silence win the room, like it deserves my place the most. I keep trying to save us, you keep letting us drift. Like you already accepted what I can't live with. If this is how we end without a scar or sound, then why does it feel heavier every time you're around? We're breaking slowly, because breaking slowly is killing me somehow. We're breaking slowly, and I feel every crack. I keep trying to hold us together, but you're not pulling back. We're breaking slowly, till there's nothing left to lose. I don't know when we ended, I just know we're through. Nothing shattered tonight, we just stopped holding. Just don't say it. You keep checking the time, like it's calling you away. You smile, but it doesn't reach the places it used to stay. You talk about someday soon, but never say us anymore. I feel the ending in your pauses every time you touch the door. If you say it out loud, it becomes real, and I'm not ready to feel. I know you're leaving, I see it in your eyes, but please don't say it, not tonight. Let me pretend a little longer that we're still okay. I know you're leaving, just don't say it. You fold your clothes so carefully, like you don't wanna wake my heart. You say you need some space, but space is where endings start. I don't ask where you're going, I don't ask you to stay, because the truth feels heavier every time you almost say. If I hear the words, I'll fall apart. So let me live in the quiet part. I know you're leaving, I feel it every breath, but hearing it from your mouth would be my last step. Let me keep this fragile moment before it fades away. I know you're leaving, just don't say it. Maybe I'm weak, maybe I'm scared, but silence feels kinder than no when you don't care. If this is the end, let it end slow. Let me stay here without the blow. I know you're leaving, even if you stay. Your heart's already gone in every way. I'll survive the truth someday, when I'm strong enough to breathe. But I know you're leaving, just don't say it to me. Don't say it, please. Don't say it, please. If this is the last time, don't let it feel that way. Your arms are tighter than before, like you're afraid I'll disappear. You don't say much, you don't explain, you just pull me closer here. Your breath is heavy on my neck, like words you're scared to say. If this is how you say goodbye, then don't say it this way. I feel your heartbeat racing like it's running out of time. If this love is already breaking, let it break inside your arms tonight. Hold me like it's not ending, like we still have years to go. Touch me like tomorrow isn't something we both know. Don't loosen your grip on me, don't let the moment bend. If this is all we have left, hold me like it's not ending. Oh, you kiss me like you're memorizing every part you'll miss someday. Your hands are telling me the truth that your mouth won't let escape. I'd rather feel your arms lie to me than hear you say goodbye, because this closeness feels like love and distance feels like dying. If you're already letting go, then let go slowly, please. Let me feel like I'm still yours, at least in this heartbeat. Hold me like it's not ending, like you're still afraid to lose. Wrap me up in every lie that makes me stay confused. Don't pull away so gently, don't prepare me for the end. If this is the last thing we do, hold me like it's not ending. Oh, I know you feel it too, the way this moment aches. But loving you this close is a risk I'll always take. If tomorrow breaks us, let it break us then. Just don't let tonight teach my heart the end. So hold me like it's not ending, like goodbye is just a word. Let me stay right here believing we haven't crossed the herd. I don't need promises, I don't need pretend, I just need your arms. Hold me like it's not ending. Yeah. Don't let go yet, please. Say it quietly, the dark doesn't ask questions. We talk in circles after midnight, like talk in circles after midnight. Like honesty sleeps before we do. Your words land soft but never stay, they never quite sound true. You say you're tired, not distant. You say I'm still the one, but every promise breaks in half before the sentence is done. You give me pieces of the truth, enough to keep my heart alive, but never more than what it takes to make the lies survive. We live on half-truths in the dark, just enough light to feel okay. You hide the sharpest parts of love so they don't cut too deep this way. You say the words I wanna hear, but never from the start. We're holding on to broken proof. with what I never knew. If truth is waiting in the light, then let it wait too long, because half of you is better than knowing I was wrong. So we say on half-truths in the dark, where nothing's clear or real. I don't need complete honesty, I just need something to feel. If loving you means closing eyes and trusting a fragile spark, then let us stay here one more night on half-truths in the dark. Don't turn the light on. If this is only a moment, let me stay inside it. Your heartbeat slows against my chest like time forgot to move. The world outside is calling us, but I don't answer truth. Your fingers trace familiar lines like they're afraid to leave. I know this peace is temporary, but it's everything to me. If morning brings the end of us, then let the night stay long. I don't want clarity, I just want this song. Don't we used to. We don't laugh the same way. Every kiss feels borrowed, every touch feels delayed. You say we're just tired, but I know what that means. Love doesn't fall suddenly, it disappears in between. I feel the distance growing in the space between our skin, like we're holding on to something that's already wearing thin. We're in love on the edge of goodbye, still pretending we don't see the fall. One step back and we might survive, one step forward and we lose it all. We're breathing in borrowed time, saying forever with the lies, still holding hands tonight. Love on the edge of goodbye. You don't play things like before, you don't say my name out loud. Every promise sounds uncertain, like you're not sure you're allowed. I'd rather stand here with you shaking than walk away alone, because endings feel less painful when you don't face them on your own. I know you feel it too. We're running out of time, but love keeps pulling us back to the edge of the line. We're in love on the edge of goodbye, trying not to look below. Every truth we try to hide pushes us closer to the end. We know, dancing on borrowed time, between the truth and the lie, still choosing us tonight. We're dancing on borrowed time, between the truth and the lie, still choosing us tonight. Love on the edge of goodbye. If we fall, let it be together. If we break, don't let go. I don't need forever, I just need one moment more. Say you feel it, say you know. We're standing where love is afraid to go. We're in love on the edge of goodbye, still holding on with trembling hands. This is where our story ends. Let me feel you while I can. We don't have to survive the night, we don't have to be alright. Just stay here till the light. Love on the edge of goodbye. Don't say it yet, stay. You don't have to say it, you already did. You used to talk me through the night, now quiet sits between our breaths. Your phone stays face down on the table, like it's hiding something else. You're not alone, but you're not here. Your mind's already somewhere new. I ask you how your day's been, you say fine like it's the truth. I listen harder than before to every space between your words, because what you don't say anymore is louder than what I've heard. Your silence tells the truth. might be the one I choose. You hesitate before you touch my face, like you're asking permissions from your doubt. I trace the cracks you try to hide and pretend they're not falling out. You say my name like it still matters, but it echoes differently now. I feel the ending in your silence, even when you're here somehow. They say the truth will set you free, but freedom feels like losing you. So let me stay inside this dream, if that's the worst thing I can do. I'd rather believe the wrong thing than watch this love fall apart. If lies are the only way to keep you close to my heart, I know what the truth would bring, a night that never feels the same. So I'll hold on to the wrong thing if it means you stay. You smile like you're doing me a favor, like staying hurts you more than leaving me. If loving you makes me naive, then let me be. Everyone inside is screaming, but I turn the volume down, because the truth feels like an ending, and I'm not ready now. Maybe I'm afraid to heal, maybe I'm afraid to know, because believing what I feel means I'd have to let you go. I'd rather believe the wrong thing than hear you say goodbye. If hope is built on broken words, then I won't ask why. I know this truth would break me, and I'm barely standing now. So I'll believe the wrong thing until it runs out. Someday I'll be strong enough to look the truth in the eyes, but tonight I need your arms more than I need the light. If love is a beautiful lie, let me live inside it a while, because losing you honestly feels worse than denial. So I'll believe the wrong thing if it keeps us alive. Let me fall asleep pretending we're still on the same side. When the truth comes for my heart, I'll face it when I'm ready to breathe. But tonight I believe the wrong thing if it means I still but it feels right. Lower your voice. This truth is too loud for my heart. You're choosing words like broken glass, careful not to make me bleed. But every pause between your breaths says more than what you mean. You tell me things will be okay, but not the way you used to do. Your lips say stay, your eyes say run, and I don't know which part is you. If honesty is gonna hurt, then don't be brave tonight. Wrap the lie around your words and dim the warning lights. Say it soft, If love is just a story now, let me choose what I believe. Say it's soft even if it's fake. Tell me I'm still what you want. I don't need to know tomorrow, I just need this moment to hold on. Say it's sweet like nothing's wrong, like goodbye is far away. If this love is already gone, let it live inside what you say. Maybe lies are cruel, but silence is worse. I'd rather feel full than face the hurt. If truth is freedom, then I'll stay chained, because losing you honestly feels like too much pain. So say it's soft even if it's fake. Let your voice feel like home. I'll face the truth when I'm stronger, when I'm not alone. Say it once, say it twice, till my heart forgets the ache. Just for tonight, please. Say it's soft even if it's fake, even if it's fake. Just don't let it be silent. The room feels colder than your hands. You're standing close, but you're already gone. I hear the truth behind your breath, but I'm not strong enough, not tonight. You look at me like you're afraid, like every word might break what's left. Your eyes are screaming what you won't say, and I don't wanna hear it yet. Your phone lights up, you turn away. Silence cuts deeper than a knife. If loving you means losing faith, then let me stay blind for one more night. I feel it coming like the rain. I know this love is almost done, but if you're leaving anyway, just don't destroy what we've become. Why can't you lie to me tonight? Tell me I'm still one you need. Hold me close and sell the lie, like forever still believes. I know the truth is in your eyes, but truth hurts more than honesty. So if this love is gonna die, why can't you lie to me? Your voice shakes when you say my name, like guilt is sitting on your tongue. You say my heart deserves the truth, but my heart's not ready for the gun. I'd rather drown inside your arms than learn to breathe without your love. If lies can keep us warm tonight, then let them fall like falling stars. You're already halfway out the door, I'm still pretending we're okay. If this is all we have left now, then don't take the dream away. Why can't you lie maybe I'm scared. But loving you honestly feels harder than despair. If this is the last night,